What is going on, everybody? Welcome to an honest Infinite Warfare multiplayer review. Now, you know this is going to be honest because I'm not one of those people that's like, you know what, Call of Duty is awesome every freaking year. I can look past all of its flaws, it's a great game. But at the same time, I'm not like one of those people that's going to get on the COD hate train just because. I like to actually try the game and play it and see if it's good for myself. Now, even though about half of my experience with the beta was this, I did still manage to get a lot of playing time in, so I can form a pretty well-rounded opinion about this game overall. Now I'm going to break this video down into three main sections. What I think is good about the game, what I think is fixable, so it's a beta, so obviously there's some things wrong with the game, but these things can be fixed when the main game comes out. And then what is not fixable about the game. These are like major design flaws. They will never get fixed. They're fundamentally wrong with the game, and I just really do not like these things. So to start off, we're going to jump right into what is good about this game. First off, we have the movement system. Now, both the wall running and boost jumping were done very smoothly, and I had no real complaints with this at all. But I know a lot of people wanted a boots on the ground Call of Duty, but I think just because a game has advanced movement doesn't necessarily make it a bad game at all, as long as it is done well. And I think we saw this with Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 did the movement very well, and this plays exactly the same. Next up, we have the graphics, and these I thought were actually a step up from Black Ops 3. Now, a lot of people didn't like the film grain or motion blur settings, but you can just turn these off, and then the game looks like normal, so a big shout out to the graphics. Next up, we have the weapons. I really like how these things play as far as the base weapons go. Now, we'll talk about this a little bit more later. But as far as the base weapons, they're all very balanced. There's no one or two guns that are just way superior. You can really use any of them and do well. I really like the design of the weapons. I love the way they look. And to me, they just did a very fantastic job with this. Now, these were some of the issues I had with the game, but I fully expect Infinity Ward to fix these over time. The first one I had were the spawns. They were not very good at all. It was more similar to Ghosts, which is not really a good thing, but sometimes I'd spawn in, take a few steps forward, and then just immediately get shot in the back, or I'd spawn in and then just quick scope somebody like right in front of me. Which takes me to my next point, and that is sniping. What the heck were they thinking with sniping in this game? It is so easy to quickscope people. I'm an okay sniper, but I'm not very good, and I would just go on like 10 kill streaks quickscoping everybody in the game. I feel like I get shot by snipers more than any other gun, and because they're so easy to use, like everybody is using them. So you'll run into lobbies sometimes where like half the team is sniping, which is super annoying. I really hope they fix this and tone down. I don't think it'd be that hard to fix at all. This next one is a little bit of a personal opinion for me. I think the time to kill in this game is too quick. Sometimes I get melted immediately and I just don't have any time to duck under cover and regenerate my health at all. So I think if the players had a little bit more health, this game could be better. The last thing for me in this section is the kill streaks. I think some of them are underpowered. Some of the very high ones where you go on a massive kill streak, those are pretty good, but the ones in the middle, I felt like I couldn't get any kills with them. In the Lightning Strike in Black Ops 3, you know, I could pick up a couple kills every time I use it. Sometimes I feel like I get nothing when I use these. These are the things that are fundamentally just wrong with the game. It makes me sad because they're not really fixable, and it just really could keep me from wanting to play the game at all. And the first one I have is the map design. They are not designed well at all. I feel like there's no structure, because no matter where you are on the map at any time, you can get shot from like over 10 different locations. So, and that in conjunction with the spawns being not very good, makes it very random. You have no idea where enemies are going to be. In Black Ops 3, you can predict where people are going to be on the map because it has structure to it. In Infinite Warfare, it's random. You have no clue where you're going to get shot from at any point in time. Now, maybe some of this is just me not knowing the maps 100% yet, but I feel like that's not the case. This next one is so frustrating to me, and that is gun variants. Advanced Warfare tried to do this, and that was one of the things everybody hated about that game. Infinite Warfare decides to bring them back after Black Ops 3 got rid of them. When you have so many variants, they're like impossible to balance, and the perks don't even make sense. One random attachment with the gun when you spawn in. One gives you a free perk every 2 kills you get. One refills your ammo after you get like 2 kills. They don't make any sense, and they give an unfair advantage against players that just don't have these variants yet. Another thing is, if you want to get a nuke, you have to unlock the variant of the specific gun to get the nuke. Why can't we just get a nuke with whatever gun we want? We shouldn't have to use a specific weapon to get the nuke with. That doesn't make any sense to me. And the last one, again, is a little bit more of a personal preference, and it's the rigs. And it saddens me to say it, but they're flat out boring. I don't know anything about them. They don't say anything. They don't do anything when you choose them. They don't say anything in game. They're just like metal pieces of armor, which sucks because I don't have like any deeper connection with the game. It sounds weird, but trust me, like, I want to know something about these characters. Check out Black Ops 3. Look at the specialists from that game.
Enough talk. Let's get down range.
Weapons tight. My target.
Failure will not be tolerated.
Stealth, speed, and surprise. You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.
That's right. I'm your worst nightmare in the TOO.
The specialists from Black Ops 3 even have character bios that if you want you can read into them and learn even more about them. I mean guys, if you pre-ordered the special edition of Black Ops 3, it even came with their own specialist cards with bios on the back. And I have more. Like, I have all of them. What is Infinite Warfare giving us? I feel like they came out with the same game, but with half the effort, and nothing is as polished as Black Ops 3. Like, this game just doesn't seem as good. So my overall opinion is the game is not very good. It's not as bad as Infinite Warfare, so you can still have some fun with this game, and I'm definitely still going to get it. I'm still going to post a lot of videos on it. I just might be playing more Modern Warfare or some maybe some other games that I'll get more. But guys, this has been my overall review. If you agree, let me know down in the comments below. If you disagree, let me know down below. And with that, absolutely destroy that like button, and I will see you in the next one.